Right now, women in the U.S. get paid on average 20% less than their male counterparts. And according to research by the Institute for Women's Policy, the gap won't close for maybe another 100 years. But there are efforts near and far to change gender inequality. Amy Paffrath, host of What's Good, is here with a unique program involving top American athletes. Amy, fill us in on what it's about.
Well, it's called Kids Play International, and the goal is to teach kids around the world gender equality through sports. I went to Rwanda to see the program in action. Take a look. Life for Rwandan kids is simple, yet complex. Lack of food, clothing, and shelter are daily challenges. And boys and girls often have traditional, yet very different roles.
I believed that certain types of work were only to be done by women, and men had different work that they would do. I thought I could not herd the cows.
But a group of American athletes are trying to change that perception. U.S. Olympic freestyle skier Tracy Evans created an organization called Kids Play International.
The purpose of Kids Play International and our program is really to get boys and girls from a young age to interact with one another through sport and hopefully be able to shift some of these gender, cultural, social norms that kind of suppress girls and women and have boys be able to see the capabilities of a girl differently.
She's enlisted athletes like Olympic bronze medalist Ibtihaj Muhammad to help chart a new course. Muhammad made headlines last summer as the first U.S. Olympic athlete to compete wearing a hijab.
I know that sometimes there are cultural norms that may veer away from things that may be normal for me or normal for you in terms of women and girls having equal opportunity.
That kind of example is important in places like Rwanda, where girls are discouraged from speaking up.
Be careful with these children. Where they start is not where they're going to finish. Don't discourage any child in the school.
Los Angeles Charger Jeremiah Atachu was born in Nigeria. He and Atlanta Falcon Jarius Norwood took part in stereotype-busting games. Like one where half the group can't move, to show what it's like not to be able to fully participate.
We have traveled thousands of miles just for you guys because you mean something and you are important. So never give up. Dream big. Stay one unit. Kids Play Rwanda is #1 in my heart.
The program's message of unity and equality seems to be getting through.
But now I have learned that when boys and girls work together, it is easier for them to reach their goals more quickly.
Boys used to think that girls can't do anything, and to see them working together, getting to a point of achieving a common goal, to me that is happiness.
Well said. That is happiness. I love that the message is never give up and dream big. Joining Amy in Los Angeles is three-time Olympian and founder of Kids Play International, Tracy Evans. Tracy, how was it for you to see it in play, to see it working?
Yeah, it's, you know, I have to say, it really, I'm always so close to the program. So, you know, to have this group of athletes and supporters come over and just see how quickly they were able to articulate the impact that the program is having, that they could see it so vividly, honestly, was just so touching to me. And yeah, it's an amazing experience to be able to see it in action and actually see it impact the community.
Yeah. And this is for both of you, because the problem can seem overwhelming. Like, how are we going to chip away at this? It's all about perception. But just this little bit through sports can help these kids throughout their entire lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. You know, I was inspired to start Kids Play through a volunteer trip, and it was this one little boy's words to me at the end of the trip that he said, "I can see that girls can play." And it really is the fact that sport gets boys and girls to interact, and it really can, in such a little time, have a boy see the capabilities of a girl differently. And it's so about getting boys and girls to see how you can live, work, play, and live together in such a better equality for everybody.
Better quality of life for everyone.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, it's a huge problem all over, and it does feel overwhelming. But when you see these kids in person and they're happy and smiling and interacting differently than they were a couple of years ago, you can see that this is having a ripple effect all over their community. They take these lessons back home and they're teaching the older generations.
Yeah, the purpose of our program, really, it's a microcosm of their community, and it's what they're learning inside the program that is taken outside the program into the community, the schools, and at home, that we're really seeing a shift in how these girls and boys are interacting with one another outside the program, especially.
It's learned behavior, and everything counts, and this program is truly amazing. Amy and Tracy, thank you.